Hey guys, it's Life Academy here. And today we are going to talk about 4 tips from the members of the world's leading that will help you to make your time more efficient. Number 1. Great leaders separate 1 minute into 60 seconds, 1 hour into 60 minutes, and life into 30,000 days. Time is on my side is a unique thinking of the great leaders. This means that they dominate time, not chasing after time all day. They make time their partner, trying to use every single second of their time on meaningful things. They don't allow themselves to have any sort of extra unmeaningful time, neither do they waste any of their time. In order to do that, they know what things to do at each moment. So, you need to follow their steps to arrange your time to make sure that your time are well spent on meaningful things. To turn time into your partner, you also need to know the value of your time. Most of the great leaders know that their time is valuable. They are confident about themselves. That's why they usually buy time using money. For example, they take taxi instead of MRT. So, you need to enhance sense of self-importance and know and raise the value of your time. The great leaders usually set up goals after decades, so they can choose the shortest path to achieve their goal. And they can zoom in, arrange their time into detailed plan so they know what to do at every moment. So, you need to set up a goal for the future and use that to guide you when you are using your time. Number 2. 3 rules that great leaders dominate time. First, they use multitasking to make their time flexible, so their work speed is more efficient than others. For example, having lunch and a meeting at the same time, replying mails during commute time. So, you can try multitasking and your time can be more efficient. Second, they also use tools that will help them to dominate time. For example, they use physical calendar and analog watch. They say that analog watch can display the past time and future time visually. They try to make time visible, so they can be more sensitive about their time usage. Third, they set buffer time for themselves. It's an investment. The buffer time where they don't do anything is the time that they use for generating creative ideas or to get back on their feet. Set a buffer time for yourself, get away from your work for a little while, watch some videos, read some books, then you'll get back to your work full of energy. Number 3. The 7 ways that great leaders use to turn their time into their partner. Number 1. They rearrange their to-do list every morning since the priority is changing every day. So take a little time to adjust your to-do list every morning according to the priority of that day. This can improve the accuracy of your list. Number 2. They use tablet instead of laptop. Tablets takes less time to boot, and it is easy to use. This is kind of weird, right? Because they need to compress their time usage as short as possible. This is only an example. This can save time for their buffer time as mentioned. Number 3. They prefer walking meetings. According to research, mild exercise can enhance focus and productivity. Walking meeting not only can save you time, but also improves your efficiency. So, why not? Number 4. Make your input and output equal. I say input, I mean the time that you spend on getting information, and output means the time that you spend on concreting information. Here's a tip. Trying to set the time for reading every day will help you release your stress. Number 5. Inviting families to gathering, meeting family obligations. Family is always the number 1 priority to most of the great leaders. Your family is the best resource you have. Learn to treasure it. Number 6. Get rid of electronics and games on personal time. Don't attend meetings or calls that are unnecessary. The great leaders tend to create a very busy image, so people won't easily ask them or call them. This actually saves them tons of time. Number 7. Partner with trustworthy guys to avoid time being spent on conflict. Find a person that you feel comfortable with to be your partner, but meanwhile, a capable person. Number 4. The 6 methods that great leaders use to improve efficiency. Number 1. They record down their work time and they will find out what actually causes time waste. After they recorded their time of events, they will know the average of time of each event that it takes every day. And from that, they can be able to adjust to reach the highest efficiency as possible. They also use plan to arrange their time, of course. You can't use like, oh, it's about time to do something like that. You can't. By doing this, you won't be able to know how much exact time has passed. Number 2, using 1 second to decide their lunch choice. This can improve determination. They need to train themselves to decide in very short time so they can deal with huge amount of work. Number 3, setting limited periods. Cutting meeting time into half. Set a due date for yourself. Throw away excuses like, oh, the work takes time because it needs to be delicate. You need to force yourself to improve your quality of work within short time. In other words, improve your efficiency. Number 4, they remember the important information so they are always prepared. They can be able to adapt to various situations with their information in their head. Another advantage of this is that they can save their time to find information because they've already remembered them. Number 5, visualize their schedule. As mentioned, they also use tools that will help them to dominate time. For example, they use a physical calendar and an analog watch to visualize their schedule and time usage so they can handle their time easily. Number 6, they classify one day into various mornings so they are at their best condition. They are not bounded by the time frame of one day. They know when is their best condition, so they adjust their schedule. For example, if you think morning is your best time for working, then you divide your sleeping time, then you will have multiple mornings. It's kind of weird, but many of the great leaders actually do this. The tips are paraphrased from the book by Aka Tanimoto, so huge thanks to her. For more information, go check out the book. Also check out Life Academy website if you want to be successful in your life. If you like the video, thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Link in the description. Peace.